just like to say, first and foremost, The Bad Batch is definitely going to be an awesome show. The first episode was about an hour and 20 minutes. Very long first episode, but covered a lot, and it was really good. And I believe there's supposed to be at least 14 episodes in the show, so I'm really excited to see where the show is going. And also, if the title of the video didn't tell you, there is going to be spoilers in here, because we're talking about things that happened in the show. And with that warning, here we go. Now, there are a few things that were in the show that I think won't be sets, and I'm going to look at those really quick first. There was an TE and some AATs, but I don't think those are going to be made into sets because LEGO released an AAT just last year, and the 2013 ATTE is a great set, and then they made another one in 2015 for Rebels, and I just don't think it's time for them to make another one. I could be wrong, of course, but I can't really see it. And that goes, like, the V-Wing, too. It wasn't in the show enough, I don't think, for them to remake it, and the 2014 one is pretty good, so I just don't see them making another one unless it shows up more in the show. But now on to sets that I actually think could have a possibility of happening. There's a really nice-looking Republic shuttle that Tarkin arrives in on Kamino, and it's not the same color as the ones that we saw in years past. So I think this set, I mean, it's definitely outdated, so it could use remake, and with the new color scheme, that would be really nice. It'd be cool to see that in a different color. It's just darker in general, so that looks really, really nice. Also, another thing that surprised me in the set is in the training scene, when Tarkin ramps up the battle, there are some, like, OG-looking dark troopers, which are really nice. They're, like, white and light gray, and if LEGO really is going to make them in the Moff Gideon Light Cruiser set, it would kind of make sense for them to kind of remake them and use them again, just because LEGO, unfortunately, is kind of lazy like that and will use old minifigs again. So if they'll already have Dark Trooper minifigs, it would kind of make sense that they'd use them again. And while there's no battle packs this year, there are a few possibilities for battle packs if they did decide to make them when they make a wave of sets for the show, which I'm sure will happen. My ideas at the moment are a battle pack with the Phase 2 clones, maybe some shock troopers. There are 2 Jedi from the beginning of the show, and one of them was named after me, which is very cool. But since they were such minor characters, I would kind of just expect to see Phase 2 clones and maybe the shock troopers. And then, usually there's a battle pack that pairs up with kind of an opposing side battle pack, and I think for the good guys, I guess you could say, I would probably think the Rebels, part of Saw's gang. And as far as Saw Gerrera, unfortunately, I don't think they'll make him. They didn't make him in Rogue One, and they didn't make him for Rebels, so why start now? So I don't think we'll see that minifig in LEGO. There is a character that's a big part of the show at the moment that, honestly, I'm not a fan of this character, but Omega, the very small child who is helping out the Bad Batch. I don't know, I don't really understand that character at the moment, but that's alright, I guess. I don't think they're going to make the Camoans, the people from Kamino. They've never done it, and why start now? So it's too bad, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Other than that, that basically is it for the first episode. As the show continues, I'm sure we'll see more consistency with things that could very well become sets just because of how consistent they are in the show. I'm not sure how many sets they're going to make, but I know one thing for sure, it's going to be at least a year because they waited until this summer to make a Mandalorian set from Season 1, and Season 2 sets are just coming out now, so I would not expect to see any kind of sets related to the show for another year, besides the Bad Batch shuttle, which is just a no-brainer. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more of these. I'm going to be making a video after every single episode, and they air on Friday, so that's something to keep in mind. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you guys later.